Welcome back, ladies, gents, and non-binary friends, to the fifth, I think, episode of Tangential Talkers. Woo!
Number 5.
You
I
look
think
good.
we've hit the big five.
Big
I
fan.
might
Big
have to
fan.
check later. Dude, it's been so long.
Yeah, it's been so long.
It's been long enough for Berch to forget what we did.
I was gonna say we won't talk about pineapple on pizza anymore. That's okay.
Yeah, that's a banned topic. We've already done it twice.
I'll reiterate too. I don't actually get it, like, ever. I will stand by the notion that it can go on pizza. It's like fine.
This is it. I'm cutting it off.
Yeah,
no more pineapple on pizza.
No more. It's all good.
To explain a bit why we've been on what is essentially like a short hiatus is because we were looking into alternative forms of recording because the way we use, which is the Craig Discord bot, kept having issues recording. And episode 4, when I looked at the audio file, was so janked in some places that I was worried I'd have to scrap like 30 minutes of the recording.
It do be goofy. It do be not working correctly.
I wonder if it's like the time of day, because when we did it for the D&D podcast, it never had any issues, but I wonder if that's because we were recording at like 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Man, I hate being up at that time. I work second shift. I don't wake up at 5 a.m. I guess sometimes
that's why it's the Duncan and Dragons podcast, because we all needed coffee to be up that early.
Yeah. That's pretty fun.
Yeah. Okay, well, I have a really relevant opening topic, at least for me.
Relevant. I see. Go ahead.
Relevant. So recently, I went to this cool thing called a fair. And
No.
I don't know about you, but I went in there feeling like Guy Sensei from Naruto, being like, I'm full of the power of youth. I can ride all of these rides and still be fine. And then I got off one ride and I was like, huh, I feel a bit nauseous. It'll go away. And I went off a second ride and I went, huh, it feels worse. And then I went on a third ride and was like, I am going to throw up.
I know.
So,
That's like,
needless to say, I think the power of youth is fading in me.
Yeah, Berch has a really hard time on especially spinny rides.
I totally feel you. I'm not a big ride guy because I just get motion sick.
I still went on them. I just had to take a little bit of a
powered through that.
That's basically what I did. I started my Cedar Point venture last time with going on Corkscrew, which was not a very smart idea because that's a jank ass roller coaster.
Yeah, that sounds bad just from the name. Like,
yeah, so I should have
sounds like something
with
that would screw you up.
Literally. But yeah, sometimes I
don't know if you guys have the same thing. Do you guys have a ride called the Tilt-A-Whirl?
Yeah,
something like that.
So I went on one of those increased gravity rides where they spin you really fast. And then directly after, I decided to go on the Tilt-A-Whirl. And then directly after, a ride where you lay on your stomach and spin around.
No.
Crazy.
Why did you do that?
Because that's what everybody else wanted to go on, and it just so happened to be the worst combination for someone like me.
Dude, everybody else was like that too? They're also crazy.
Dude, no one else had that issue. I was like the only one who was like, I might be sick.
Well, that's fair, but
yeah,
I still feel like that's a crazy
The Tilt-A-Whirl is literally what destroys Berch, like, every time.
I made the stupid decision like a few years ago of like almost laying down on the Tilt-A-Whirl. And so then when the pole hits you, it has more range to push up on your stomach.
Oh my god.
I thought I was going to be sick for like, I think 4 hours after I rode that.
No.
It was horrible.
You definitely need to like find a secure way to sit in those rides and then like fixate on one point if you're getting
not
motion
move.
sick. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
the entire time when we went on like spinning rides, my mom was always just like, just close your eyes and feel the wind. You'll be fine afterwards. And I was like, no, I want to look at the clouds and watch them blend together into a pure white circle.
okay, well,
Ty
you
was
can
the
take
kind
your
of kid who was staring into flashlights. What do we expect?
We don't need to
your motion sickness with you somewhere else.
Yeah, I went on like a spinny ride where it's like a thing that can like rock, but since it spins so fast, you essentially like go sideways. And I decided to just tilt my head up and just stare at the sky. And I kept watching the clouds, and I was like, oh, there's some clouds. Oh, there's a gap in the sky. Oh, there's some clouds. Where's the gap going? And it kept going around and around. And eventually I was like, there's no gap anymore. It's just clouds. It's just a circle. And I think it's like my closest experience to probably being funny, because it
Nice.
was probably just the oxygen leaving my brain.
Yeah,
Literally.
literally.
The
That's basically
the
what it
G-force.
is. That's so funny.
But it was good this year. I didn't pass out from heat syncope.
You know, that's always Pog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that. That happens
Yeah.
to me.
I've been indoors for all the really hot days of our summer this year.
Yeah.
This year it wasn't like hot from the sun, but it had like poured the day before, so it was like really humid, which is
Yeah.
almost worse.
Yeah. I
But
feel that.
I also learned what it's like to have the fear of God instilled on you during a ride.
Oh.
Because I went on this ride called the Fireball, which had not been at the fair for years. And essentially, it's like this circle with a roller coaster in it, and you just kind of spin in the circle. And I'd never been on it before, but it'll like go really fast, like forwards and backwards and all that. And there's one point where it kind of dangles you a little bit upside down. But
Yeah.
I thought my pockets are secure, they'll be fine. And as I'm riding this, I feel my phone gradually sliding up and up and up in my pocket.
Oh
Oh my goodness.
And I am like, oh no, my phone's gonna fall out. So it gets to the point where I feel it, and it's like feels like it's sliding like almost out of the pocket.
Oh
So I
no.
somehow managed to move my arm to where it was never able to move before, and I'm able to fully grab my phone.
Oh my
And I'm just
God.
clutching it for like dear life as I'm riding this, because I'm like, oh my God, my
He
phone is going to go flying at like 30 miles per hour.
Wow.
Ty turns into Mr. Fantastic when his adrenaline is going.
Dude, I think I did, because the next day I woke up, my ankle hurt, my arm, like my shoulder feels like I pulled like or tore a muscle or something.
Oh
And
my
my wrist
God.
was like in pain. So I think I literally moved my arm where it shouldn't have.
Yeah.
That's
And then I
crazy.
was pushing on the seat next to me with all my might, so I'd try and not move. And so I think I like
Well,
janked up my ankle because of it.
probably.
But the whole time I was like, my wallet's fine, it's not going anywhere.
I don't think
But
I've
my
ever done
phone
that.
was sliding.
I don't think I've ever done that with like pants that weren't like secure, like jeans that I feel like fit a little better. I feel
Yeah.
like I have a lot of looser shorts.
See, originally I was going to use a fanny pack, but we couldn't find it.
Oh,
So
snap.
it was very unfortunate.
Couldn't find the fanny pack.
Bro, I love fanny packs. I
They're
also
sick
like
as
mini
hell.
backpacks.
Yes.
Mini backpacks are very, very handy.
Mini
Very cute.
backpacks, I think, are becoming really popular because I feel like I see them a lot more in like stores. Or maybe it's just
Yeah.
because I've only recently started going into like Hot Topic and seeing all the mini backpacks.
Yeah. Pebus here likes them.
I do. I like a good mini backpack.
I also think they're very handy, though I don't
I went
use them,
into
though. I
this
kind
one.
of do want to carry a backpack or some shit.
I feel like backpacks make me think of school. That might be why I don't like them.
I was gonna say as an adult that it kind of might make me look like a school shooter, so I probably should not carry a backpack. Listen, America, it's been kind of rough before, but then COVID hit and everybody was locked indoors. But I think that also drove a lot of people crazy. Things have been going very crazy in America with guns recently. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know something crazy I saw at the fair?
What?
What?
There was two people cosplaying as Genshin characters.
Let's go.
Nice.
Like it was so weird because a fair isn't usually where you see cosplayers or something.
Yeah,
That's like
yeah.
Comic-Con.
Because this is like a county fair that you went to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Here I am just like walking and on this like one of those rocking ship things. I just see someone like cosplaying as the main character, like the male one in
Mm-hmm.
Genshin, and then the one guy you always see like fan art of with like really solid abs and it's like really hot or
Oh, is that the guy? Is that the guy that Cactus himself over?
yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
I saw like them like two people cosplaying them both, and I was like, huh, why are you wearing
And
that on like the most humid day in summer so far?
because it's like the most public place they could probably wear it.
It's a bold choice.
Yeah. It really felt like something you'd see if you were like in a place where people record videos. But I'm
Mm.
not in one of those places, so it just felt really weird. But
Maybe
I
they
was
were
like,
walking.
cool, I guess.
Maybe they're vlogger.
They're, with the age of Instagram, I wouldn't be surprised if they were like an influencer or something.
True.
Hashtag phone almost fell out.
Oh my god. Hashtag
Someone's
broke
phone
the
did fall
ankle.
out. I It was very cool to hear because they were on this one ride that like throws you in the air and stuff, and apparently
Hmm.
someone's phone went flying out, but it
Oh
landed
my
on
god.
like the tarp for the bumper cars. So
Oh my
some they
god.
were dude, something was on their side. It was that was the odds were in their favor.
Yeah, that's crazy. Could you imagine? Oh no, my phone is destroyed. Actually,
And then the people on the bumper cars just like, is this your phone?
yeah.
I remember on like the People Mover or something at Disney World,
What? Oh,
I left my phone on it, and
Oh,
I had to like run
oh
back up
God.
there and get it, and I had to like
wait,
describe it to them. Yeah, like
were
my
we with
iPod.
you?
Yeah,
Mhm.
you guys were with me.
That
I
was
remember I had
crazy.
left stuff.
I
At
have
least
such like vague memories of the People Mover. I like somewhat remember it.
I have very vivid memories of the People Mover.
I'd like to go back to
Maybe I just
Disney.
haven't been to Disney in a
Oh
while.
god, dude, Ty, we'll take you to Disney. You want to go to Disney?
That'd be nuts, dude.
I think nutty.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty fun.
We'll kidnap.
I'm down to do that.
We'll kidnap Rio from Finland.
Yeah, we'll make it a whole thing. Everybody gets to go to Disneyland or Disney World.
We'll
Disney
get.
World's the better
We'll
one.
get Grizz from India.
Yeah.
Dude, I still
With
think the
everyone.
like Galaxy's Edge thing is so crazy. And I think it'd be so cool to go there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I checked it because you can get like Jedi robes and stuff and like can build your own lightsaber and all that. I was like, dude, I wonder how much it'd be because that's all like so cool. Dude, everything's like $100 or more.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
Yep.
I would need to like win the lottery to be able to get like all the stuff I want to get from there.
Yeah. That's
I never
crazy.
thought like shopping at Comic-Con would end up probably be cheaper than going to like Disney World.
Yeah. I remember I got this like really nice hoodie for like it was like $80 and it was just like a zip up hoodie and it had like the 2017 Disney thing on it because I wanted something that had the year on it so because we went on a band trip
Okay.
wanted to remember
Yeah.
but
That's such a Disney World thing. Like an
yeah
$80
that's so
hoodie
crazy
with close fitting.
$80.
Dude, it was the same thing when I went to like it was what's it called? I think it's like the National Coke Museum or something for like Coca-Cola.
Oh
And
yeah.
I went to like their gift shop and I wanted to get something like cool that had like Coca-Cola on it. And there's just
Mhm.
one hoodie and it said like have a Coke or something in four different languages or something. And I looked and it was I think probably $80 as well. And I said, "No, I don't have that much spending money for this band trip." And I went over and got this like recycled aluminum like recycled shirt that just said Coca-Cola on it. That was like
Yeah.
40. And the only cool thing I could say about it is, hey, look, it's made of like recycled plastic or something.
Can't you buy cheaper merch somewhere else? Like, people obviously want to say that they bought it at the museum.
I could probably like rent some place and just make it cheaper. Sure, it'd probably be some kind of copyright infringement, but who cares?
Well, yeah, we don't want to talk about that.
I just smacked a spider off my wall.
Oh, nice, dude.
I saw something crawling in my vision. I was like, what the hell is that? And it's like the thinnest looking spider I've ever seen.
Are we? Yeah. So we're team kill spider. Is that
It's
how
so much
you
easier
like?
that I can't let them outside. I just don't have the skill to do that.
Yeah,
If it was an
it's
option, I
pretty
would.
difficult a lot of times.
You
I
know,
do
in
try
movies,
to.
you always see the trick of like put a glass cup over them, slide a piece of paper under it.
Dude, I never have a glass cup like handy.
I did it once. I had one glass cup that I like just grabbed or something, I think, and I put it under it, grabbed like a piece of paper, slid it under, walked outside, opened the cup. The thing stayed in the cup.
Bruh.
It
Then
will tell you that it'll do that.
you just leave the cup outside, get it the next day, bro.
Yeah, at that point, I'm abandoning the cup. The cup is dead to me.
Yeah, you always see it in the movie, and they're like, "Yeah, the spider just runs out into the wild after you let out the cup." No, the thing's stuck on it. I was
Can
like,
you imagine?
this is where you run out. I'm trying to not let you die."
Can
Like,
you imagine not like doing it with a not clear cup that you like can't see inside? So you like lift up the cup and it's not in the paper, and you look in the cup and it like crawls out or something.
and
Get
it's not in the cup is even worse.
awful. Oh yeah, it's not in the cup.
Literally.
Where did it
Spider
go?
spider jump scare.
I hate spiders.
Yeah, I'm glad that they kill other pest insects, but
Yeah.
stay out of my home. You can stay outside my home. Maybe we should grow shrubbery. I don't know. I don't know. I don't
What?
think our landlord would allow that. If you have some like shrubbery,
Yeah.
sometimes they'll make nests either in the trees or in between them.
Yeah. I played hide and seek once, and or it wasn't actually hide and seek. It was just me hiding, and my dad didn't know it was hide and seek. But I
I
hid in
love
like
that game.
it was one of those like holly bushes or something. I hid in it. I was like, dude, I'm so hidden. No one's ever gonna find me. And I look down and there's like giant spiders crawling towards me. I'm like, screw
Ooh,
this. And I jump out.
ooh, I hate that.
Yeah.
I
And I
remember
like,
I have memories of that from when I was younger too.
Yeah.
dude, I don't think I ever climbed in that bush again because I always just was haunted of the memory of this like giant
Yeah,
spider
that,
crawling at me.
that always dissuaded me from playing hide and seek.
It probably wasn't even that big. It was probably like really tiny, and I just saw it looking down.
I feel
You'd have
like
to like dust out the hiding spots
I
in the
feel like
house and
I never really played hide and seek outside.
yeah, like
It was mostly like indoor.
you
We
yeah.
always lived in
Yeah. We we had a decent size property at my parents' house, and with my other family coming over semi frequently, we had people to play with. We just didn't play it outside too much, I don't think.
Yeah. I mean that
It's so
makes
funny. I had this one, for some reason, it never clicked in my head that if I hid in the same hiding spot, of course people are gonna find me. So I'd always find like, it was literally like how I play Minecraft hide and seek because it's with random people. You just find one hiding spot, and if it works, you just always go there. But I did it
Yeah.
in real life with the same people. So I was always shocked when they kept finding me because I had two hiding spots essentially. I'd close a door and hide behind the door because I was small enough. And it's like honestly a solid hiding spot if you're small and you've never
Yeah.
done it before.
Yeah.
And then I had another one which it was at my dad's because our couch was next to a window. And since there's that little overhang bit for windows, you couldn't push it all the way against the wall. So I don't know how I was ever this small, but I managed to be small enough to crawl behind the sofa in between the wall.
Teeny
And I
man.
just hide behind there. And that was like my always my hiding spot. And I don't know how I fit back there because
Nice.
I can't imagine it was that big.
oh man.
You're crazy. I don't remember any particular hiding spots. I know um in my old room, I had like a cubby hole in my closet that there's like kind of storage back in there, but I could make like a little room. So I'd
Dude,
like
that just
crawl back
sounds
in there
that sounds
sometimes.
sick. I
It was kind of
always
fun.
wanted to have like a little area in my closet I could just like sit in.
Yeah, dude.
And then I'm just like, I'll just toss stuff in my closet because I don't want to deal with it.
I play like phone RPGs and like listen to music. That's what I did. I guess I did have my like Dislight or my Raid Shadow Legends phase, but disconnected from the internet and before those games came out.
I can't imagine it was when those games came out because they only came out like 3 years ago, maybe.
That's literally like like yeah. The games I played, oh my, I don't even know how old they are at this point.
I love how even though like even when Raid Shadow Legends just came out, it managed to like immediately assert itself in the meme culture.
Right.
I think they did a great job and are continuing to do a great job. Good
Yeah,
for
I
them.
mean, at least it's not like those games where it's like really clickbait ads, and then
Yeah,
it's just
I
some
like
kind of like shit thing someone would probably make in high school when they learn how to code.
yeah, I've played it and it's a decent game. It's kind of fun. I don't care to
Yeah,
play it all
it's
the
not like
time.
a
Or I guess,
it's not like a bad game. It's
yeah,
just
I guess I get
one of
busy.
those things where you kind of get to a point where you almost have to pay money to get further, at least to where most players are.
Yeah.
It's not like a pay to win, but if you want to really win, you kind of have to pay.
Right.
It's a
It's
sleep on
that
it.
gray zone.
It's a sleep on it for a while kind of game.
It's like what's that one? Clicker Heroes. Clicker Heroes is kind of a you don't have to pay money, but if you want to kill this boss, you
Well,
know,
that's all mobile games, man.
it's
You
Clicker
don't
Heroes
have
is
to pay,
older
but
though.
it would make it so much easier if you did.
Yeah.
I like the games, and Roblox I think does this like kind of well, which is like kind of a crime because that game is aimed at children, but where you pay
I
a little bit of money and you get like a really OP power up. So like
yeah.
our little cousin will always tell us that she has Robux and bought, some power up for some game. And I'm thinking like
Oh,
we're probably
natural
not,
disaster survival. Oh,
yeah, like the air balloon or whatever. And
dude,
like
the apple is broken.
I'm like, we're not gonna play this game that much. Like
Yeah.
I don't know that this was worth it, but
But
That's
she's
why I think the only two I actually bought power ups
yeah,
in is natural disaster survival and murder mystery because they were the two I actually would like play.
yeah, it makes me kind of want to play Roblox.
I more
But for
so just
real,
wasted Robux on cosmetics. It was honestly my Fortnite phase probably.
yeah, and it's like it instead of buying new games, you're just spending more time on the games you already like.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the same thing. There's not
Crazy
as long as you're happy.
microtransactions.
Yeah, as long as you're happy, there's not really I don't think there's too much of a crime. Although maybe
I,
you can
I
lower your prices a little. Please and thanks. Inflation's hitting us hard.
I think the funny thing is the whole thing about Roblox is it's like people get to make the games, not big companies. And everyone
Yeah.
always like the meme is like EA with their microtransactions. But because of Roblox, we've learned even if you put it in the people's hands, the same thing's gonna happen because people just want money.
Yeah.
But it's not like they even pay the people who make the games. It's like such a small cut that they actually get.
right.
Like it's honestly
Wonder.
like sickening how little the people who make the games get paid
I wonder how
for like
much
all the
they do.
purchases. It
What
is
are
like
they
a
coded?
really small sliver.
Do you know what they're coded in?
Um,
I bet it has some kind of engine. I have no idea.
they use their own. They have like a studio creator for making things.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
You just import like models and stuff from
Yeah.
because
Okay.
there's like Roblox Studio Creator or something.
I bet that's why you can climb on everything.
Yeah, that's why games share assets most of the time because it's all like a collective pool.
Gotcha.
But should we move on to the main topic now that we've
that was a
spent like
fat
30
tangent.
minutes
All right,
Yeah.
that was pretty
tangentially?
good.
We can move on.
We've just been tangenting around.
We're pretty good at that.
So here's a little bit of a, not necessarily context, but what kind of inspired this. So you guys know of the infamous fake news and perhaps a site called The Onion, right?
Oh, I
Yes.
do.
So I recently fell into the fake news trap and completely discovered why The Onion is as it is in infamy because I was shown an article by my little brother called it was actually I didn't save the article. I don't know why, but the title was something like Nintendo had a deal with some Middle Eastern country, and because of it, they were banning female characters from Mario Kart.
Oh my God.
What?
And for some reason, I didn't doubt it. It was like Saudi Arabia, I think.
No freaking
And I
way.
was just like, okay, that's kind of cringe, but that's probably something Nintendo would do. And then I thought about it and I'm like, wait, no, Nintendo's smart enough to know we're not going to get ourselves canceled by doing the most sexist thing we can think of, right? And so I Googled it and I found like a debunked article. And I was like, wait, it's a fake news article. Holy crap, I got fake news.
You got fake news. I don't ever think to fact check stuff. I don't check news very much, to be honest.
So don't
Dude, I don't check stuff, but when someone tells me Nintendo's deal with Saudi Arabia is gonna remove all the female characters from Mario Kart, I gotta say, hold up, there's no way that's true.
I don't know. I feel like I believe just about anything, but maybe I just don't care enough to check. Maybe I should
Well,
care.
this game is
But
gonna be a real treat for you because I have made a 5-question game to test your ability to discern fake news from real news.
oh my goodness.
I'm
So
so excited right now.
what I have done is I have prepared 5 scenarios where I will give you the titles to 2 articles, and you will have to guess which one is the fake news article.
Oh boy, okay.
I'm having a real hard time, I think.
Let me make sure I know which one's which. Okay.
You don't know either.
Well, I have both of them look very similar. I have it's the article name V and then the other article name, and they're both hyperlinks because I linked my articles. And
Yeah.
then I bolded one of them, and I had to figure out which one I bolded, and I bolded the real one.
Gotcha.
So
So it's like a
my
two truths and
first
a lie sort of thing.
kinda, except there's
Uh,
2.
we're finding 2 real ones or
We're
2.
finding one real.
I give you two article titles, and you have to guess which is the fake one.
Oh, okay. I was thinking there was more than 2.
No, there's just 2.
The program.
Sorry, with the program.
Okay. So I'm gonna keep track using both hands because there's 2 of you. Why do I keep having a J appear on my article? Okay. So round number 1. Your first article title is Dad asks if they still make cocaine. And your second article name is Woman mistakes town meeting for Trump rally and smears peanut butter on cars.
Oh my God. The second one is definitely real.
It's like it's so outrageous it's real sort of thing.
It has to be.
The first one sounds
What's your
really
answer?
vague. The first one sounds really vague. Do they still make cocaine? Who is
I can
they?
give you the opening of the article if you want because I remember it.
I would like that.
So it opened up with something like Dad pondered one day if they still made cocaine and asked his daughter, like, hey, there was this really cool thing they had back in the day called cocaine. Is it still around?
Lamo.
It was something like that.
Oh, so it's like that sounds like a Cosmo article. So technically it could
What?
be like a Cosmopolitan. That's like a magazine. They
Okay.
I
You
feel
don't know what Cosmopolitan is?
they have like a
Dude,
lot
I
of
don't watch. I don't look at news.
they have
It's
a lot
not
of like
news. It's a magazine.
they have a lot of like spoofy like
Whatever.
I don't know how to describe it.
Close enough.
It's kind of entertaining, but I wouldn't say it's all that
Okay.
helpple.
So
Anyways,
Kaylee's guess is the second one. What's your
I'm gonna
guess?
guess. We're guessing the real one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess the first one's the real one.
Okay.
Ooh.
So the person who gets the first point is Kaylee.
Yeah.
How to feel?
The dad asked if they still make cocaine was an article I found on The Onion.
Lamau. I should
The
have
woman
guessed.
mistakes town meeting for Trump rally and smears peanut butter on cars was in fact a real thing that happened.
If I looked at Onion articles more, I would know. Like I'd be able to
Dude,
see.
half of the real ones I found sound like an Onion article.
Literally.
I
So
feel
it
like
wouldn't help you that much.
I guess that's true.
Jackson sends the Onion articles.
He does. Our IRL friend helps us
Hmm.
with that. All right, next one. Phoebus has 1
So-
point.
Your second set of article names is first, nonsense paper written by iOS autocomplete accepted for conference. And your second is desperate judge makes lethal injection drug in courthouse toilet.
For judge? Holy moly. That sounds like a oh, I'm blanking on the show. That show where crime happens. It sounds like something that would
So
happen.
many.
Yeah, that show.
There's like a whole genre where that happens.
Literally crime shows. All right, Jake, can you read them again for me?
So your first one is nonsense paper written by iOS autocomplete accepted for conference. And your second is desperate judge makes lethal injection drug in courthouse toilet.
I like honestly I want it to be that one, but I do not think it is.
Yeah, same here. I'm gonna go with the first one.
Okay. Kaylee?
We're both going
I'm
with
go
the first one.
too.
Okay. So the final tally is now Bert 1, Kaylee 2.
Yeah.
Dude, I honestly wish the second was true.
Me too. That would have been so good.
The whole story
Desperate
that
judge.
the Onion gave, it was like this judge found out that they didn't have any lethal injection drug, so he ran around the courthouse grabbing random things like rat poison or window cleaner and all mixed them together in like the bathroom toilet or something.
Oh my god.
Death Kool-Aid.
That's like not that cannot be legal in any way, shape, or form.
Well, it's not.
I know.
They don't even do the lethal injection in the courthouse.
Could you imagine?
They do it in like the prison.
The
It's just
courtroom's
their
here.
brewery.
Yeah, the courtroom's here, and then 2 rooms over is where they do the lethal injection.
Dude, that makes me think of it's a really quick tangent but there's this story that my mom told me where apparently they were taking my uncle to this Chinese restaurant and he refused to get out of the car, and when they asked him why, he said, "Do you guys not see it? There's a veterinarian right next to the Chinese restaurant."
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It was either a veterinarian or a pet shop, but they're both bad.
Oh
That's no bueno.
no.
And he refused to eat there.
That is no bueno.
Okay, are you ready for
All right.
your third set?
Yes.
Yes.
Hit me. We're
Okay.
ready.
So the first article, chimp who smokes a pack a day doesn't inhale, Pyongyang zoo officials say.
Oh my god.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah. Yeah.
To explain a little further, I had to read further into the article. But what they mean by doesn't inhale is that they don't inhale the smoke.
Oh, like it smokes, but it like doesn't
Yes,
actually.
it just holds the smoke in its mouth.
But
Nice.
that's Pyongyang.
I
Pyongyang.
honestly,
Isn't
I
isn't
I
that
believe
North Korea?
I think I have heard of this
Listen.
before.
Have you? All right. What's the next one?
So your second title is the left-wing group too disorganized for FBI agents to infiltrate.
Oh my god. I can believe that one too.
I know I read a little bit further in and remember it to be able to explain a little further if you need.
Okay. No, yeah, go ahead.
So apparently they send an FBI agent to infiltrate and spy on it for them, but
Uh,
all of the members could not agree on something, so they weren't able to do anything.
oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Um, I'm gonna say the first one's real. Smoking monkey, very funny. I think I've seen a video of a smoking monkey, but that could have also just been like a meme.
Haha, funny monkey get lung cancer.
It,
Did you did you say zoo official or zoo animal?
it's in the zoo.
What
Two
do zoo
officials
officials
said.
say?
Yeah,
The chimp is a zoo animal.
yeah.
Okay. Which one are you going with, Bert?
What was the second one again? I was dealing with the dog.
Left-wing group too disorganized for FBI agents to infiltrate.
Oh, I'm gonna go with that one. I want to believe in that one.
Okay. So the final tally for round 3 is Birch 1,
Oh,
Pebus 3.
yeah, smoking monkey. Let's go.
I was honestly really happy when you said you wanted to choose the second one because I was like, finally, she's not gonna get it.
Oh, so
And Bert
sad.
went with it. Very sad.
She's too good. She's an internet article browser.
But Bert,
Actually, I don't
if
know
you
if
get
that's
the
true.
next
I
two
am.
right
No, I am.
and she doesn't get any, you can tie. So there's still hope.
Okay, that's true. You just have to throw for me,
Okay.
Yeah.
and I have to be
So
smart. That'll be
your
hard.
fourth set of articles is Ford Defense Department bombing empty cans off fence out behind Pentagon.
Oh my god.
What?
And your next article is missing hiker faces huge bill for rescue operation after being found in luxury hotel.
Bro, I'm picking that one, the second one.
Can you read the first one again? I feel like my brain didn't process.
Ford Defense Department bombing empty cans off fence out back behind Pentagon. So essentially, these Defense Department people were out back behind the Pentagon, and they had cans lined up on a fence, and they were bombing them off the fence,
Behind the
like blowing them up or something.
what the hell? I'm gonna go with the
What
second
can
one.
you do on board?
I'm gonna go with the second one.
Okay. So final tally for the fourth set is Birch 2, Haley 4.
Oh!
I was gonna say in like game. I think that's a game theory moment where like it's not in my best strategic advantage to go with the same choice as her because if we both get it right, I can't win anyway.
Yeah.
Something to think about. But I did feel that the second one was right. So
I thought you were gonna say like game theory to analyze which is the right one,
no, not the channel.
but that's just a theory, a legal theory.
A prisoner's dilemma.
Okay,
All right, next
so
one. Is this the last
your
one?
your fifth and last set of
All right.
article titles is New York mobbed by thousands of drunken characters during Disney Cruise Line's Fleet Week. And the second is Houston drivers play rock, paper, scissors to decide who moved ahead in traffic.
Oh my god. I'm
I
going with
can
the second
explain what
one.
Fleet
Yeah.
Week is if you need
Yeah.
me.
I'm going with the second one.
Can you? What'd you say again?
I can explain what Fleet Week is for the first one
Yeah.
because I didn't know what it was.
I would appreciate that.
So essentially, what it was saying is there's a time where the Disney cruise docks in New York. And so in the time it docked, everyone kind of leaves and goes around New York. And
Okay.
so during that time, there's thousands of people in Disney character costumes getting like drunk and running around.
So they got bought, or were they rented?
Well, they were like the people who dress up for the cruise.
Well, read the article title again for me.
New York mobbed by thousands of drunken characters during Disney Cruise Line's Fleet Week.
Yeah, it says they buy them. Or am I not
By
hearing?
BY. Like they were mobbed by.
Oh,
the
New
character.
York, like the New York City was mobbed by. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, it's definitely the second. It's definitely the second one. You
It's
threw
not
me.
working.
You were throwing me off.
How? Oh, that's you. That's you. In
It
your
is.
brain.
So you thought they were like purchasing thousands of drunken characters?
Yeah.
In my mind they're getting pawned off by the mob in New York City. I'm like, what the hell is this shit?
The New York mob was selling off drunk Disney characters.
The first time I hear the first article you're reading, it makes no sense. And then the second one makes sense, so I'm like, okay, that one's gonna be real.
So you're both choosing the second one, correct?
I am.
Yeah,
I am.
yeah.
I don't think the
Okay.
first one's real.
So your final tally is Birch 3 and Pebus 5 with a perfect score.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Kaylee,
Let's
I give
go.
you the title of fake news spotter.
Yeah. Let's go. I'll
You
take
can
my
see
trophy.
through the lies of the
Spotter.
public.
Yeah. I know the truth. I know what's going on.
Dude, when I was making this, I was like, oh my God, they're gonna have so much difficulty figuring out which is the real one because they're both all like really goofy. None of these could ever happen, but some of them did. And then you guess all of them.
You fooled me a little bit.
I have been very informed on misinformation.
Clearly.
I know how to spot the BS.
Because I had the Onion pulled up and was going through the Onion, and then in a different tab, I Googled like news articles to like that sound so crazy and fake, but are actually real.
Right.
And I was like, I went through like two sites I think that had like a list of articles.
Yeah. I mean, they were pretty
Well,
good.
that kind of worked, I guess.
Yeah.
I think that was fun.
Yeah.
Well,
Left in his way. Stop him.
we'll have to make a Discord roll for your prize.
Yeah. Yeah. A little trophy next to it. You
Yeah.
love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe we can get a screenshot and we'll put it in the thumbnail.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Do we want to pick another topic? How are we doing on time?
We have been going for a little less than an hour. Approximately 60
Ooh.
minutes less than an hour.
I see.
We still have a little bit of time.
Okay. All right. Who wants to pick a topic today? You want to
I
keep
have a
moving?
list.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can choose.
You and your
How
list.
do I strike through? 'Cause I need to strike through this whole game.
I think you can. Do you think you can select, like, click and hold, drag, select, and then
Yeah, I've held all of them, but they don't keep in the edit thing, they don't like just have the thing there. I have to go to like format or something. Insert, no form. I don't like Google Docs some days.
It'd
I'm
be
too
like
used
that.
to Microsoft Word.
That's
Microsoft
no,
Word is nice. They just keep it in the bar. Microsoft or Google Docs is just like, no, you're gonna have to look for it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ooh,
I give up. I don't see it. I'll figure it
I
out some other
have
day.
I have a topic that relates.
Oh,
Okay. What is everybody's favorite county fair event? So like at our county fair, we had like the tractor pull, we had motocross, we had
demolition derby.
demolition derby.
yeah, we
Uh,
don't have those at the fair.
what?
Ooh,
We
You
just have
have
like
those at
rides.
your fair?
our fairs are kind of radical then.
I mean, we have a demolition derby, but it's not like part of the fair. It's like a separate event.
Bro,
Mm.
damn.
They're like I think it's separate entry, but it's a part of the county fair.
We're too country.
Yeah, I guess so.
Your fairs
Okay.
is more county than mine.
Well, that of course includes rides and things as well, and games
Hmm.
like at the booths.
Mine's, yeah.
Some of these I had to have wrote when I was like so tired. Like my top topic says humans can be compared to anything, which I think is kind of true. Like I
Like a
think you,
lamp.
yeah, like humans are like a laptop. Um,
What?
You know, that's a very popular like preaching tactic, not to get too religious on anyone here.
yeah,
But like oh my god, no words.
preaching tactic.
Yeah, but
Birch.
like comparing everything to like the Holy Spirit and like analogies, that's the word I'm looking for, analogies.
I think that's what I mean.
I'm
Like
trying to
you
think
can,
of a time where that happened when I went to this thing called
There's always
church.
an analogy for Jesus, just like there's always an analogy for humans.
yeah, that's basically what I mean.
We're very narcissistic, I think, in that way.
Hmm.
We
I
know
thought you
all
were going to talk about something like
this
the puddle theory.
Oh, I have
puddle
another
theory.
one. Puddle theory.
You don't know the puddle theory?
No,
No.
what's puddle theory?
So it's essentially a way to describe like kind of one of the founding reasons why people think Christianity is as it is, and it's essentially the theory that if rain fell and it formed a puddle, that puddle had to have been made under the specific circumstances to be made as it is, and
Right.
so the puddle would think, wow, this actually, I'm butchering this. I probably need to just Google it or something, but it's kind of like, wow, this hole is really nicely dug out so I can be as I am.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, huh, it's very specific to me. It's like this hole must have been made by something for me specifically.
Right.
And it's like it's essentially a way of saying like things had to have come into there had to have been things that made something form as it is, but that doesn't mean it was specifically made by an outer thing to be specifically for you. That's just how it plays out.
Right. Right. That makes sense. Are
It's
you?
so funny. Yeah, like you kind of lost me with all the words, but I do get. I
I'm
got
Googling
your
it now.
I got your point
Oh,
and lost you. But
I mistyped. I accidentally put piddle theory.
yeah, we people like humans definitely do that, and I think it's a philosophical like developmental thing where
Mhm.
like society, the longer you're like situated in one area and you like grow intellectually, you I don't know. There's like bigger picture perspectives in like philosophy that I
Yeah.
think you im oh my god. I'm so tangenting right now. Sorry.
I mean, that's what we're here for.
Okay, I found the puddle theory phrased as I heard it, if you want
Okay.
to hear it.
Yeah, go for it.
So imagine a puddle waking up one morning and thinking, this is an interesting world I find myself in, an interesting hole I find myself in. Fits me rather neatly, doesn't it? In fact, it fits me staggeringly well. May have been made to have me in it. This is such a powerful idea that as the sun rises in the sky and the air heats up, and as gradually the puddle gets smaller and smaller, it's still frantically hanging on to the notion that everything's going to be all right because this world was meant to have him in it, was built to have him in it. So the moment he disappears catches him rather by surprise.
Mm.
But it's kind of just that thing where scenarios or variables have to come into play to be able to make something into existence. But in the grand scheme of things, there's like an infinite matter of scenarios that almost have to be into play because whatever the theory is that like the universe is infinite and all that, everything has to exist because the odds say it has to, because even though
Right.
fractions are small, there's still an infinite amount of like things or whatever.
Right.
But it's kind of like the thing where I don't know, the thing it kind of makes me think of is like the shows on like National Geographic where there's that one guy who always looks for like hidden treasure, like this is the amber room, it was in Germany and it got stolen, we're gonna look for it.
Mm.
Yeah.
So there was the one thing where they were investigating this cave that they believed was like where someone hid gold or something, like a gold room,
Hmm.
and they one part, and there's these bits of rock that were eroded, and they looked almost exactly like steps, and they were like, dude, this has to be like man-made. There's such perfect steps,
Yeah.
but in the amount of the odds are there that it was just of erosion that just happened to make it look like steps.
Right.
But it's one of those things where if you have the idea that something can have made it look like this, then you're gonna go onto that belief and just think that's what had to have been or what had to have happened.
Right.
There's a popular there's a popular theory, and I hope I'm probably gonna say what you're gonna say, but maybe I'm not. And I hope I haven't talked about this before because I talk about this sometimes. But with like ancient aliens and stuff like that, and the pyramids, the theories are basically boil down to uh this is looking more at like an archaeological perspective,
Yeah,
that like
I think
these
I know what
ancient
you're gonna say.
societies, yeah, these ancient societies couldn't nearly have been advanced enough to build structures like this. So it must have been built, like they must have had the help of aliens. That's the only way,
Yeah,
or like Europeans from a long time ago or something.
Some
like that.
people some people
those
think
damn Brits.
some people
Literally,
think that what happened was basically what people think is going to happen with us, where society collapses so much that they basically nuke themselves to nothing and then restarted. And so those are just structures from back before they like nuke
Mhm.
themselves to nothing.
that would be kind of crazy if we have
That
like
would be
an
pretty cool.
like an apocalyptic event that pretty much destroys all traces of our existence, and then like new human civilization, like they might find something of ours.
Yeah. They find it
Dude, you
they
just
find an
described Doctor
iPad.
Stone.
Yeah, yeah, like
That's like the plot of Doctor Stone.
so I like this is a real old show. It's even before my time, but like Stargate explores a lot of that, and like Star Trek too for the Trekkies. They like you explore societies on other planets and other Earth-like scenarios where like people either they're like more or less advanced than the Earth society that we know now.
Yeah.
Those are fun
That
for
was that was funny. Someone
Yeah.
Markiplier and Distractable pointed this out, but people always think like, dude, if aliens come by, it's gonna be so cool because we're gonna like make peace and stuff and have like cross-planet friends. And he was just like, no, dude, they would take all our stuff and like enslave us or something because if
Mhm.
we had that power, we would do the exact same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
We did. We would.
Yeah, it's like we did. We would do it again.
Yeah.
Like this is some nice space tree you have here. We don't have a lot of trees. Give me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope it's working out to where large scale empires don't really work, I guess. Because like now as like technology is like advanced and stuff and information is readily available, uh people can like stand up for each other and we have international unions
Yeah.
and things like that.
Right.
That kind of safeguard a lot of this and enslavement stuff that happened. So I wonder if like just as
It'd be like an activist community. Free the
Right.
alien.
yeah, like
Don't siphon
I'm
oxygen.
wondering what the odds are that if we get invaded by an alien culture that they would be hostile is basically what I'm wondering.
I feel like they'd
Or
have the
they would be
exact same thing
peaceful.
where there's like they're colonizing us, and then there's like a little group of aliens being like, "Free the humans. They're chill. Humans have rights too."
Yeah.
It's
You
like,
know, what if it's like they're like they're like a breakaway group of aliens that are basically like trying to start a business. So they're like harvesting Earth and enslaving humans to try and like start a new alien society.
Yeah, like it would be the equivalent of us like kidnapping snails.
No, it's like the
what?
equivalent of us like moving and buying a plot of land to like build like a business.
Yeah, but like you have to kick the people off of that lot first.
Yeah, or like kill what I view are insects or plants.
Yeah.
Just mow them out, but that's them killing us
Yeah.
and stealing all of our stuff.
Oh my gosh.
That would be so funny. Sorry.
You know what that made me think of for some reason?
What?
You know, what is it? You know that one thing where you can like buy like this tiny piece of land in like Scotland and can technically call yourself like a lord or lady. I forget what it's
Yeah.
called. I wonder how many people have saw that and that you can like buy land and have been like, what if I bought like a lot of land? Would I be able to like build something there because I own the land?
That's
Dude.
actually a good question.
Wait, and
I
if
don't think
you
you can
like,
because it's like private property that they own and then they like have you air quotes own it.
well, yeah, there's
So,
probably a limit there.
I think you own it, but it's surrounded by private property.
I thought you were trying to make a joke that like I thought you were trying to make a joke that like they made the revelation that you can buy property and like build stuff on it.
Oh yeah, so like
Like, whoa.
if you just buy a
Breaking
bunch of
news,
plots
buying
next to each
properties.
other, then you could just
Yeah, like in the country, you can just buy a lot of land for cheap because there's a lot of space out there. And then you can build a house on it and then you can live out there for the rest of your life.
I
yeah.
was just thinking because it's like they say
Away
you
from being
like own it. So I wonder if someone thought of like just buying like 20 or so established titles and then having like 20 plots next to each other and they're like, I own 20 square feet in Scotland. Let me go build something there.
Literally.
I bet they have some kind of thing against that in their contract.
Well, yeah, it's surrounded by private property. You couldn't get there.
Yeah.
True. That's pretty
You would
funny.
have to like teleport.
Airlift.
It'd be like finding like a loophole where you can own like 1 square foot in the middle of Area 51. Like they're not gonna let you go to your 1 square foot.
Yeah. But sure
Like I
you
don't
can
think you
own
can
it.
just go. I don't think you can just go to the guards and be like, "Look at this paperwork. I own 1 square foot in your base. Let me in."
But what if
And
what
they'd
if
be
they
like,
airlift you in there?
"You're still crossing there."
Do they have air clearance over their own property? And if so, to what
You
elevation?
have to build something, I think, to make sure the helicopter's safe. I'm pretty sure,
Sheesh, dog.
unless it's like
All
in,
right,
I don't know.
all right. This
I
is too
think
silly.
you'd still have to like cross it, so it just depends on what's like the air clearance regulation for crossing private property.
I have no idea what those are. I'm sure they're established, especially with drones and stuff
Yeah,
having been
they're established titles.
popular. There's air clearance laws, and especially with airplanes.
I just realized the big like flaw is, do you really want to use like a helicopter every time you want to get to your property and back?
That's true, I guess.
I just realized like we're thinking of like
Get
what's
to
the
the
legal issue,
chopper,
and
huh?
it's like no,
Okay.
what's the actual issue?
And like climb to the helipad. I'm going to work.
All right, got all the groceries. Oh, we're out of milk. Let me
Flying
hop
home.
in the chopper.
Helicopter.
My
Oh
God.
no, left my wallet outside of the private property. Let me just get in the
Take
helicopter and go
the
get it.
helicopter.
All right. I have a
This is
topic that we can end on, and then
let's
we
do that.
can. All right. So I would like to talk about inner monologue and aphantasia. So,
Ah,
do
I
you
know what
guys
that is.
have an inner monologue?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. Do you guys have the ability to picture things in your mind?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. There are people in the world that, one, don't have an inner monologue, so they don't hear a voice in their head. And there are also people in the world who have aphantasia, which is a condition where you can't picture things in your head.
I think it's a little bit more specific than that because I know that it's almost like a spectrum because there's
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
things you can't visualize.
Yeah.
That's definitely true. There's like
Different.
the apple where it's like when you visualize an apple, which one do you see? And there's like 5 pictures of an apple.
Yeah.
So there's different levels, obviously, of what you can visualize.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know
But
the general thing is like people always ask like what are dreams like if you're aphantasic or whatever the word would be. And I know a lot of people say
aphantastic,
it's
I
just like
think.
feelings.
Yeah.
Afantastic, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of people just
A
kind of say like
fantastic
just like
friend.
feelings.
Aphantasiac.
Maybe.
That sounds like you're on something.
Watch
If you
out,
if
he's an
you're
aphantasiac.
if you're having nightmares, take a fantasiac.
Yeah, dude, I'm an aphantasiac. Do you need help?
Yeah, I'm an aphantasiac. I can't sleep.
That's what
That's
AA
called an
is.
insomniac.
Aphantasiacs Anonymous.
You can't visualize things.
I've been 25 years without dreams.
Oh my God.
It's been 3 minutes since I last visualized something. It's like the game, like trying to think of the game.
Oh, like.
You lost the game.
Yeah, you lost the game. Boo boo
Yeah,
boo
right.
boo.
You just happened to click on this episode and you lost the game.
I remember
Boom.
seeing a TikTok a while back where somebody literally just said you lost the game, and it was like instantly like childhood just flooded back into my head. I was like,
Holy
oh my
moly.
God.
I remember I saw something. I think I saw something on like iFunny about it, and I had to
Yeah.
check the comments to try and figure out what the game even was.
I wonder where that comes from. Like what it originated
Probably
from.
like 4chan.
Yeah.
Something.
It's probably someone like, you lost the game. What is the game? This is the game.
Yeah.
That's
Probably.
probably
That would
what it
make
was.
sense.
You've been playing this game for
The
20
game.
years. You didn't know it because it didn't exist.
Yeah. If you also didn't know it, the game is the game that you lose when you think about the game.
Yeah. It's a
So
really stupid game.
there's no way to really win the game, I guess, unless you die or set a record. I don't think
Never
there's an
knowing what the
established
game
world
was.
record.
I don't think that there's a way to consciously not think about the game.
Yeah.
Well, the only way to win the game is to never find out about the game.
Right.
Exactly.
So sorry
we
for
just
all of our
we just
listeners.
ruined it, everyone who listens. Sorry.
Maybe we
Yeah,
should. Maybe we
because if
should.
you ever
Maybe
find out you lost the game and you restart, there's still going to be people who didn't know about it like later than you did.
We should cut that out to give our viewers a chance. No, never mind. That's too nice. That's too nice. No, it's okay. You needed to be educated.
Nice.
You probably already knew. It's fine.
Did you think I'm a nice person, Berch? You think I'm nice? You think I'm gonna help people?
Are
No,
you
screw
kidding me?
them.
Do you know who he is?
Oh no mercy.
I'm big capitalist man.
He is. He is capitalist scum. He charges me for everything on Minecraft. It's insane.
Excuse me, I've given you a lot of free stuff for community projects.
I mined Deep Slate out of his slime dimension, and I found diamonds, and he told me that I had to give him some of them.
That was the first time. When you got the more diamonds, that's when you kept them.
Yeah, yeah.
But now I just have so much deep slate mine that you don't actually have to mine it.
Now he's trying to sell it.
But I have a good rate. That's the difference.
Joke's on you. I have a bunch of free deep. Well, not free. It's free to ST members from the Trident Hall.
Oh boy.
I placed it in chests. It is for the group to utilize.
Isn't that
As
all
they
tile
need.
though? Isn't all deep slate tile?
No,
It's all
a
different
lot of it
kinds.
is
Deep like
brick.
there was a lot of regular deep slate brick, deep slate tile, brick. I think it's a brick.
Brick.
Well, there is a brick.
A lot of tough.
Oh.
There's a lot of tough.
That's good
Well,
because
tough's really fun to
Pebs needed
mine.
it once and then destroyed all of the floor.
The phrase "a lot of tough" is so funny.
There's a lot of tough.
Dude, overflowing with tough right now.
Yeah.
Dude, my tough is gonna burst.
Dude, my tough.
My tough.
There's so much tough.
Gosh. Bro,
That's too tough.
anybody listening to the podcast that plays Minecraft on Bedrock, y'all should definitely join.
I'll link it maybe in the
Maybe not, because maybe
YouTube.
I like to believe you all are nice, but please don't troll us.
Yeah, don't troll us though.
You'll definitely troll us now, so maybe don't join.
We definitely have measures that prevent trolling, so it's not really worth
Especially
it.
now that we found out about
Definitely not really.
the deny block or whatever it's called. The first one's
Yeah.
called allow, so I assume the second one's called deny.
Yeah, it is. It's allow and deny blocks.
Do you want to know something funny? You know how I always joke that like I don't think I have like a really strong country accent.
Oh yeah.
I said like hot dog the other day, and the way I said it was like the most like country sounding way, and I was like, oh no, it's happening.
It happens to all of us, and I want to say that you said accent like that.
Yeah.
That made me crack up.
I like code switched. I went to my grandparents' house today because today's the 4th of July. Woo. And
now it's the 5th. Now it's the 5th. It's
it is the 5th now. My bad, but I code switched into like a country accent. I do it every single time I'm around them. I don't know why, but it just happens. But it's because they all talk with like a country accent. It's like I don't even know. It's not even like.
I guarantee.
For me, how conscious am I of how I'm speaking?
Yeah.
I guarantee people that speak multiple languages are like that. They kind of flip between, their native and their English.
The day I felt good about my Spanish was the day where I was like, what's the word in English? I know it in Spanish.
There you go.
That was the day where like, oh my God, dude, I'm becoming bilingual and I've like failed Spanish. Nice.
You love to see it.
I'm glad I don't have to do like 4 years of it though.
Yeah, that is
all my Spanish is done. I'm just gonna forget the language.
Yeah. That's okay. It was a time that existed and no longer exists.
I kind of wish I had taken Spanish because now that I'm just like working, I meet a lot more people that just speak Spanish.
See, that's why I tried taking it. I was like, dude, it's gonna be so good for like the workplace because there's people who might like just speak Spanish, and that was the impression that I'd be good at Spanish, and I was not.
Yeah, like I don't have to.
I was just like, I can kind of somewhat maybe pick up on like a few words and get the general idea. But the only issue is if you listen to someone fluent in Spanish, you are not gonna pick up like a thing unless you're used to hearing it because they speak so fast.
Right. I was gonna say at my old job, some of the Spanish speaking people would definitely, I think, help crack down on Spanish
Yeah.
if you wanted to. That's pretty funny
Dude,
though.
like we had these exercises where you'd like listen to an example of like a real word, like a person who's fluent in the language, and they speak
Yeah.
like 3 words in the time it takes me to say one.
It literally, we did that too in French.
I like with French, everything just sounds like with guys when they talk, their voices are always deep, so it's like, we.
It's literally, yeah. It's hello.
And then the female voices are like, hello. I'm sorry to any French speakers. That was just our general
No,
takeaway
don't apologize.
from the textbook.
No.
I love learning French.
Yeah,
Screw
French
you,
was
French
fun.
people. This is a
No,
joke. Don't take it
no.
serious. Don't take anything I'm saying seriously, but screw you.
Yeah. All
Screw
right.
you and your bread. Why do you eat so much bread? Bread's bad.
Dude, I love bread.
Bread, pretty good. How are we
I just need to
doing?
try French bread, I think.
How are we doing on time?
A little over an hour, about an hour and 9 minutes.
Hour 9.
Do we want to start saying our byes, cutting it
Yes.
off?
We didn't have any audio issues though. That's cool.
That is pretty. That's pretty slick.
Talkers,
And it
dude.
looks like
Have to mention it.
Craig, the recording bot, seems to have gotten a new little message here.
Yeah,
Well,
it
it's not
says like a little
accurate. It says
recording
45
ID
minutes.
channel started. That is what? It says started 20 minutes ago. I don't think that's accurate.
The rest it says 45. That don't make sense.
It says if this panel's stuck, try /join again. Let's see.
I don't think it's supposed to update, but I wanted to. I think it just has bad auto update.
Oh, you're not in the channel in here. All right, let's just send it here, boys.
Boys.
All right.
So
Thank you all for listening to the end of this episode of Tangential Talkers.
Tangential Talkers. Tangential
Do we want to recap?
Yeah.
Recap again?
no,
We talked
because
about
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Recaps are hard.
They're hard.
I just don't
We played
remember
the
what
news
we ever
game.
talked about.
We played the fake articles game.
Yeah.
News headlines.
We talked about something for a really long time before that.
Fair.
Yeah. All right.
I should go sleep. I'm gonna go make a snack and go to bed.
All right.
Nice.
Thank you all for listening. Check us out on YouTube and Spotify.
You got it this time.
I did.
Let's go.
I don't know where I was.
You gotta
last time.
subscribe. You gotta like, follow. I think you follow. Yeah, you follow on Spotify.
If you're on YouTube, do the like, do the comment, and do the subscribe. And if you're on Spotify, do the follow and do the 5-star.
All right. If you're at the end of the episode, a special comment. I want you to special comment Nutty Buddy. If you make it to the end of this episode.
If you are a nutty buddy.
If you are if you are a buddy that's nutty, type out Nutty Buddy. Put it in the comments.
Okay. So now I'm gonna actually have to check comments.
Yeah.
Thank
so
you very
unfortunate. So terrible.
All right.
Terrible. I have to switch accounts on YouTube Studio. How dare I?
Wow.
Yes, check us out on the Spotify and the YouTube. And if you are on the Spotify, check the YouTube. Maybe there'll be a Discord server link in the description. Maybe, perhaps.
Yes. Maybe join.
Maybe join. Maybe click the link.
Maybe do a little cheeky come on into the server.
Maybe do a bit of mining, bit of crafting.
Yeah, meet some cool people. Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Well, fun.
I think we say bye. Bye bye.
Good night.
Bye.